Like I think that just like any other business, they're trying to sell something. Any business, no matter what it is, will not be able to sell anything unless they capture attention, right? That's what we all need.
Yeah.
Attention.
Learn how to capture attention. My job is to wake people up.
So I like to help up and coming artists. Established artists, they're great, they're established, they're doing their thing. But I'm trying to help guys who maybe or have barely defined their brand, haven't defined their brand at all, have some social media presence, don't have any social media presence. Where would you, if you were to give them a seminar, if you were to, or take them on as a client, what would you start with them? What advice would you give them?
Like I think that just like any other business, they're trying to sell something. Any business, no matter what it is, will not be able to sell anything unless they capture attention, right? That's what we all need.
Yeah.
Attention. If you don't have attention, Apple doesn't have a line of people buying their products. If you don't have attention, Calvin Klein doesn't sell anything, right? In the end, it's about attention. Now,
so the first thing the artists need to do, no matter what artist that they are, they could be a screenwriter, somebody who's behind the scenes.
Yeah.
They still need to capture attention.
Right. Let me tell you what is the easiest way to explain it.
Okay.
If an artist walks around the world and just goes to a commercial center, shopping center, goes to a park, goes to a party, anywhere they go, and they just literally observed what people are doing, they will see something that is quite obvious. Everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's consuming content. They're not creating it. Yeah. And when I say everybody, it's as close as
you go to any restaurant.
Possible.
You go to any restaurant, and what's most of the time you see people is not even talking to each other. You see people
they're consuming
on their phone.
Right. So social media has presented us with a golden opportunity for us to put ourselves in front of these people. Now, let me tell you what is important here. It's important to understand that if you go around, I challenge any artist or any person to go out there and basically just do a count and look at, for every 100 people, how many are creating content, okay?
Yeah.
I would tell you that it doesn't go past 1 or 2. So you're talking about putting yourself in the 1%.
Yeah.
Why does content matter? Why is it so important to get seen by people? Because most people are consuming and a very small percentage are creating.
Yeah.
So as an artist, the one thing that you have to get over is the shyness of cameras, the shyness of showing the world who you are.
Or the idea. And at the end of the day, that's what artists want to do anyways.
Right.
Is so just start doing it on social media.
Right. If you're painting, make sure you turn on that camera and you're on Facebook Live painting and talking to the world. Now, also understand the process. Because if you start and you're doing a Facebook Live and you don't have anybody watching and nobody really cares about it, you got to understand that process doesn't happen overnight and it evolves with time.
No.
It gets better, it snowballs. It doesn't go from 1 to 100, it goes from 1 to 2 to 1 to 3 to 1 to 2 to 4 to 1, like that.
Yeah.
That's the reality of social media. If you're good at it, in the long run, you're going to expand. I mean, right now, I have been going heavy in the social media world for the last 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Maybe a year and a half, a lot. If you look me up on social media, you will see that I have a lot of content being put out there
every day.
I'm a freaking baby. You compare me with the Gary Vaynerchuks. If I were actually trying to compare myself with other marketers, I would get so frustrated that I would just quit. Grant Cardone does a video and he gets 100,000 views in a matter of a day. Now, I have helped him with some of that stuff because I got him, for example, I convinced him to get on Instagram TV. He wasn't doing that. He did it, he started blowing up.
Yeah.
Now, I do a video on Instagram TV and I get 1,000 views within a couple of days, right? If I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Now he gets on it and he does 100,000.
Yeah.
Now, but if you go back and you reverse engineer and you understand what he's been through compared to what I've been through.
Yeah, and he started at zero, like everyone else, he started at 0 followers.
He started at 0 followers, and for years he went through the same thing. He's not doing today what he was doing 10 years ago.
Oh, or even 5 years ago.
Exactly.